Joy News Interactive is brought to you by
Airtel, the smartphone network.
I'm sure you have your phones, tablets, and you're ready to get interactive. Lord Asare is here with the interactive segment.
Of course, Aisha. I forgot to mention that I love your color blend. This is superb.
Thank you so much, Lord Asare.
Okay. So you see, it's time to hear from you on the segment that is brought to you by Airtel, the smartphone network. Enjoy more talk, longer text, and all the internet browsing with an Airtel 2 Much pack. All you have to do is dial *202#. To get in touch with us, please join us on Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp. Our handles for both Facebook and Twitter is Join Us on TV, and our WhatsApp number is 0560-800,000. Now, youth leaders in the country want government to formulate a realistic policy on sexual health to ensure their sexual rights are not abused. This comes off in the wake of increasing forced child marriages in the country. And condemning the phenomenon of child marriages in Ghana, President Mahama says he would murder anyone who attempts to marry off his underage daughter.
School authorities must watch out. If a girl stops coming to school, ring the alarm bells, try and find out where the child is, and alert the authorities as quickly as possible so that we're able to prevent them from being married off. I, even as a man, won't want to marry a woman I don't love. Not to talk about a woman. Why should you be forced to marry somebody you don't even know or you have no affections for? And especially a child. I mean, if my daughter is below 18 and somebody attempted to marry her off, I probably would be in prison. I'll commit murder, so. And so it is something that we take seriously.
Okay, so Aisha, before you were saying something about you using your last blood, what was that all about?
Lord, I can do anything. I can just do anything to stop that young girl from, putting her into some deep problem.
Anything.
Yes, anything.
Yeah.
I can do anything to stop her from getting married at that age. Come on, below 18. Let's say if she's 40 or 12.
Yes.
What good have you done her? When she has classes to attend, when she has lectures to attend in future to become that doctor that I wanted to become, or something else, or the journalist that I wanted to become.
So there goes the super mother. But we've also been asking you how far you would go to stop your underage daughter from being married off, and this is what you had to say.
As a father, I'll just advise the person that my daughter is not at age. Yeah, you see, I will tell the man my daughter is not at age, so I don't think she's ready for marriage.
Oh, if that my kid, anything he needed, if you were able to provide anything he needs, I don't think by 16 years he will be interested to marry. If you educate her with education policy and make her to know that education is more important, and it should not be what we call a housemaid or a housemaid or housewife. If you marry at the age of 16 years, you are going to be a housewife, definitely. So if you completed your education, everything, you won't be a housewife. You'll get a proper person to marry you.
To prevent the marriage, first I won't allow the marriage to come on, and if they insist, I'll take the guy or the man getting married to her to court.
I first of all have to talk to my daughter, advise her the bad side of it, for her not to think that it's a good thing. And anyone, I wouldn't allow anybody to, to take my daughter or to take advantage of that. That one day, For me, I also go his way. What the president said. Oh, it's true. And I think it is up to our leaders, It is up to our leaders, especially our leaders, those back at home. We need to educate them very well so that they don't allow.
As a mother the best thing I can do is to just advise her. Or even if our leaders can just, our legal system, if they can do something about it, so that if something of that sort should happen, and if we should report it to them, maybe they should have some, good procedures to prevent it from happening.
I won't do something silly, but I will just do something possible, whether to take her away, far place. I'll do anything possible to break that.
Okay, Aisha, so what are they saying on Facebook?
Lots of messages, very interesting ones. The godchild says, hello, Mr. President. How is your little daughter? In fact, my name is Fred, a future in-law of a president. 3 days ago, a man of God gave me prophecy and said 8 years to come, I'm going to marry Ghanaian president's daughter, who is now young and beautiful at primary school. Say, who is this? Oh my goodness. So that's coming from this one. The other one says, hey, you people, let me see. So a lot of the messages are coming. You take what's on WhatsApp and I'll read more of the messages coming on WhatsApp.
Okay, now on WhatsApp, this is, okay, person didn't give the name. Says, hey, Mahama, no. And there's another which says, less than 18, they themselves are chasing the guys here and there. Who are you defending? Okay, and this is from Abraham Noga and says, don't blame the man who goes in for that girl. Blame the girl's parents. Okay, here's another who says, oh no, I can't read this one. This is from Sanusi. He says, I will do anything silly to stop the marriage from happening. Wow, silly. Okay.
Okay, so this one says, I agree with him, but what will he do? What will you do to your underage daughter? Oh, I'm not the one.
I see a lot of people rather bashing the president.
They're bashing the president for saying that, but this one says, after killing anyone who tries your daughter, kindly lend me your gun, because anyone who tries my own too, I will surely join you in their praising. And a lot more comments here, but a lot of them are rather bashing the president for saying that. This one says, I agree, Mr. President, you are right, because you provide her with everything. But what about a daughter whose parents could not provide her needs because of your governance? Mr. President, you receive allowance on entertainment, journeys, costume, and other things, but you cancelled student allowance, back pay, taxed most financial exits, and now say you will kill. Then you're already killing us. Interesting. And what will you do? So Najdeen says, I see, Your Excellency. What will you do if your underage daughter was impregnated? Well, I don't know what the president will do.
Right.
Lord.
I see. Well, to some rather sad story, police in Mampong in the Ashanti region have shot and killed a teacher of the Mampong Midwifery Training College and his brother. Reports say the police mistook the two men, but now they're responding to, after they were responding to an SOS call from a friend who was being attacked by armed robbers. Let's see what you've been saying on Facebook. Aisha?
Yes, on Facebook, a lot of messages are coming. Let's see, this one is coming from Nantoma Muhammadu Badum Sugri. Says, please, the authorities should send the military there in order to resolve this matter and not police, because the police will go there and start arresting anybody. They come. I think this is on the Tafo violence. This message is related to the Tafo violence. Let's see the shooting. The shooting.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, this is the shooting one, and it has a lot of comments too. Again, Nantoma Badumsigri here says, Ghana police, I wonder if they know their work at all. Just look at the information the police gave this afternoon. The police said they saw 2 men on the motorbike around the crime scene, and that they were holding something that looks like a gun, so they shot. And then John Bartlett says, the policeman should be called for questioning. This is an act of unprofessionalism. For you to shoot someone, at least there should be a sign of gun or fight from the person. The policeman must be questioned. 2 persons at the same time. What is Ghana police turning into? Favor Adesanya says, why are the police killing innocent Ghanaians in the name of suspects or thoughts? Last week, there was similar report in Accra. Some of our policemen are unprofessional. They get angry easily and are quick to pull the trigger. This is totally unacceptable. And Dovi Edem Komlan says, kill them too. We are taking this act by policemen for granted. Have you been trained to kill innocent ones? And Joseph Donko says, Ghana police are always committing mistakes. In fact, this one is too much. The law must be used against them.
Okay, to some WhatsApp messages. This here says, these police should not go unpunished. And this is from Sanusi GH. And it says, are they supposed to arrest or to kill? Ghana police, wake up. And here's another. Too bad for 2 brothers. May their soul rest in peace. And his name is Joseph. And here's another who's saying that, says most of the police are not acting on any professionalism in this our country. What are they going to tell their family? Indeed. Well, I'd like to take a break here. This is still the Joy News Interactive segment on Joy News Prime. We'll be back. Welcome back to the interactive segment on Joy News Prime. We want you to be more involved in the show, and you can do it right here. Just send a video or photograph of a social issue bothering you, and we will share it with the rest of the world and make sure the appropriate authorities get to work. Now, 1 person has been shot and killed and several others injured in violent clashes between some youth and traditional authorities at Old Tafo in Kumasi. Now, Joy News gathered the clash was over a parcel of land and has been ongoing since Saturday. Currently, though, a 6 to 6 curfew has been imposed on the area. Many of you have been talking about the issue on our social media platforms. Aisha, let's take some Facebook comments.
Well, on Facebook, please, Nantoma Badum Sugri says, please, the authorities should send the military there in order to resolve this matter, and not the police, because the police will go there and start arresting anybody they come across, and this will create more panic in the area. Ghana police these days act unprofessional and even killing innocent Ghanaians, all in the name of suspects, and they are left to go scot-free without the law taking its course. Only in Ghana. Mohammed Astro Damongo says, what is actually happening in our noble country these days? It is very necessary we use dialogue in settling our differences than violence every day. I condemn such unscrupulous behavior. It's rather unfortunate. And Joel Koblan says, I always have issues with headlines. It's not that my English isn't good, but I think my issue is with the politeness and lack of caution attached. And Ahmed Bello says, what is the media trying to achieve by tagging these youth as Muslims? Stop the hate. Well, that's a report we are getting from the ground, and so you cannot blame us. Baba at Sindana Joe says, hey, Joy News, is it Zongo or Muslim youth? It's, well, Muslim youth. Then Robert Mesa says, this kind of behavior is not acceptable in our society. Let there be peace, Tafo Township. And Marion, this one is from Abi Ajani, says, just because of a fence wall around a cemetery, and
okay, now on WhatsApp, Kojo Clayson says, what is Ghana turning into? The elections haven't even started, and we're going through all these fights and killings. Oh, Ghana. And this is Chief Manatonsu. from Atonsu. It's sad these violence happen right in front of the police. Are we safe? Ghana police. And this is from Nuruddin, or Ike rather. It says, these police would have always asked, okay, still talking about the gentlemen who were shot. Okay, and here's, this one says, in fact, I believe the Gitmo detainees are, okay, I can't read this one. Okay, now, Aisha, any more?
No more comments. I'm just trying to check what's trending on Twitter. And Twitter.
All right. And this from Kaboja, it says that there should be peace and the police need better training. Okay. And this is Abugri Felix. He says, clashes everywhere.
Okay, so let's see what's trending on Twitter. We have State of Affairs, hashtag love again, Tafo.
Okay.
And I'm more interested. Let's see what we have in Tafo, and I'm sure
it's related to the
what
clashes.
we've been talking about, the clashes in Tafo. You can see pictures of the clashes in Tafo and policemen all over the place trying to bring calm in the area. And this one is from Brand New Niger. It says, things are getting worse at Tafo. Hashtag pray for Tafo. And then we'll be back with Kwefri. It says, Tafo, hashtag Tafo, why do you want to spoil our Valentine week for us? You people, pa. Those are some of the comments.
Okay,
on Twitter.
so continue to use your Airtel line to talk, text, and browse, and endpoints you can use to get that smartphone you've dreamed of. You can also enjoy free spa treatments, restaurant treats, discounts on car purchases, and much more. Just dial *566# to sign on to Airtel Rewards. My name is Lord Asare, and this has been the Interactive Segment.
Joy News Interactive was brought to you by
Airtel, the smartphone network.